What's going on, guys? Welcome back to a brand new video. It's just going to be another quick one. We're talking about Esports Boxing Club and more specifically all of the titles and world championships that will be available in the career mode. Guys like me, and I know a lot of you are, you will be more interested in the career mode than anything else. Obviously gameplay and stats and visuals, all that aside, career mode is the mode we go to the most. You know, obviously you have Fight Now and online and stuff like that. And while I will play a lot of online, I do want to be good at the game. Career mode is a real main focus of mine. I want to be able to create a lot of characters, have a lot of good careers, a lot of different careers, and win a lot of world titles. And in the April update that some of you might have missed, you might not have Twitter, Discord, you might not watch videos on it, you might have just came here for that reason because you saw the name of the title. And we're going to be going through all of the titles that you'll be able to win inside career mode, whether it be one playthrough or multiple. Not going to spend too much time fucking around, we're just going to get straight into it. There are 9 possible titles that you can now win in the Esports Boxing Club career mode. And we're going to start with kind of the lowest tier one, and that is the WBC Amateur title, which I've been talking about an amateur career in the game for ages, which it was kind of good, it was bound to happen. But this for me has pretty much solidified there will be an amateur career, and that is just fucking awesome. I'm so excited for that. And obviously WBC, of course, there is 4 WBC titles in this game, including the amateur title. Then it doesn't mean they couldn't be added more in the future, because at the end of April, I'm recording this right now, and there could be more added in a month, in 2 months, 3 months, 10 months, who knows. But as of right now, WBC is the main one. So the first title is WBC Amateur title. Then we go on to the national titles. For example, the Lonsdale belt, which we all knew about. We knew the Lonsdale belt was going to be a thing in the game. And I don't think that means national titles as in each individual place, like each individual state or however it may be. I think, you know, there might be a US national title, a UK national title, perhaps a European national title. I don't know as of yet, but they just say national titles, so it won't just be the one Lonsdale belt, there will be more, but that's all they can give out right now. And then we go on to the titles that I'm not too familiar with. Obviously there are so many belts in boxing, it's hard to keep up to date with all of them, and the only ones that I'm unfamiliar with are these ones, and that is the Continental Championship belts. These are the only ones I'm unfamiliar with. I don't really know what I'm looking for when I see these ones. I mean, it's great they've got a middle ground between amateur, national, continental, and then they have, you know, others that we'll get into in a moment, but not too familiar on those, but it's good to see them adding even more. I did try to Google it, but it just seemed to be a lot of WBA coming up. You guys have to correct me on what continental, kind of what level it is. You know, if you do kind of silver and international, and where would continental be placed in there, like between continental, European, kind of where is it put? Then we move on to some of the bigger titles, and we've got 2. We've got WBC International and then WBC Silver. Obviously, those are the ones leading up to when you then get to the world title. So yet again, 2 more WBC titles in 2 different kind of levels. So it seems to be throughout the career, if we just go for these first 5, they've got amateur title, national titles, continental, international, and silver. You've got 5 titles before you even become a world champion, you know, before you become IBO, IBF, whatever it may be. You know, that right off the start is fantastic, because, you know, UFC only has the UFC belt. There's never been an interim title in a UFC game, and there's never been licensed belts in the Fight Night games. They were always, what were they, the ESports Federation or the ESports World Champion or something like that. So whereas to have licensed titles is just insane. And then we go on to the IBO. I know a lot of people wanted the WBO and the WBA, but the IBO is still, to me, a great belt. I saw people like not being happy about it, but how could you not be happy about more titles? It just seemed a bit silly to me. And then speaking of the IB, we go on to the IBF, which we all knew, and to me this is the second best one we could have had really underneath the WBC, but the IBF is another wicked title to have. Of course, like I said, the WBA, WBO could be added in the future, but as of right now, to have the IBO, the IBF, and also the Ring Magazine title, which is one that, like I said, man, I just did not think that would be possible. You know, Tyson Fury is the current Ring Magazine champion, I believe, as is Canelo, I think, off the top of my head. I'm not 100% sure. No, I don't know about that. But still, the Ring Magazine's a great belt to win, and I'm interested to see how we'll be able to win all these titles. If, you know, some careers you will be able to fight a unified world champion and walk in with nothing and walk out with everything like Ruiz did with AJ, or if you'll have to have the IBO and the IBF and fight someone for the Ring Magazine. And the final title, that is, of course, the green and gold, in my opinion, the creme de la creme, the WBC belt. This one is amazing. We've seen what it looks like in game as well. We know what it looks like in real life, and I mean, you know, so when unified, I think your fight would be able to have the WBC, the Ring Magazine, the IBF, and the IBO in a video game, in a licensed video game, is insane. So yeah, man, to see them put in so much effort for the career mode, and for us right now, when we're a minimum a minimum of 3 to 4 months away from early access, to be able to see 9 different titles, from the amateurs to the nationals to the continentals to the international to the silver to them world champions like the IBO, IBF, the Ring Magazine and WBC, is just fucking mind blowing. And like I said, hopefully in the future we will get the WBA and the WBO, but as of right now, 9 titles is just fucking ridiculous. And, you know, well done to the guys at Steel City for this. I'm sure if you guys are career mode players like me, you will be over the moon about this. I certainly am. I think it's fucking awesome how much effort they're putting into it. And it's good to see they're not just focusing, even though the game is called ESports Boxing Club, it's good to see they're not just focusing on the online. They really have gone full fucking send and put online, you know, they've gone hard work for the online, hard work for the career with all these titles. Licensed fighters, licensed belts is amazing. So I'm really looking forward to it. But I thought for those people that maybe didn't care about the April update, you know, if you're a career mode player, you now know that you get at least 9 titles throughout the career that you might be able to earn. Obviously, I don't know if it will be, you know, let's say you lose at the WBC amateur title, you lose when you go to fight for it. Maybe you can go pro and you never win it. Who knows? We'll have to wait and see for the career. But as of right now, 9 titles, 4 serious world titles, a silver and international, continental, national titles, and then amateur title as well. Just insane. But I'm going to stop waffling. Hope this video helped you guys. If it did, leave a like, subscribe down below. Let me know your thoughts tonight. What is your favourite title that's been added so far? And if there's one missing, what would you like to see in the game as well? Because I'd like to see like English and British and stuff. But who knows, that could be in there as well because national titles. But let's wait and see. Thanks as always for watching. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.